Welcome to our Devos this week, where we are talking about how we are a work in progress. We really are. And what that means is at times, we are going to look at different areas of our lives that require attention. And so each of these areas, we have to step out of them and go, I have to work on this and not just in this. I can't just keep doing what I do with money. I have to think about what God might want me to change. I can't just do what I do with regard to my children. I have to think about beforehand, how can I be a better parent? So today I want you to ask yourself the question, how can I treat others better in general? Like, how can I treat others better in general? Like, we talked for weeks in church about the 3 commands of Jesus. You know, love God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. Love your neighbor as yourself. And then Jesus tells us to love one another as I have loved you. So what we should be asking ourselves is, how do we treat each other? And this goes in all the spheres, not just our family, but how do we treat strangers? Like, how are you with somebody in customer service? Are you that person that comes to the family gatherings with an exciting story about how you told the person that's working the customer service line in minimum wage what a worthless job she does and how she should go find a different job and how she's incompetent? Are you excited to talk about that? Are you the type of person that talks about how when the neighbor is out and he does something with the garbage and the can falls onto your property, how you told him off about how he doesn't keep things nice and all that stuff? Now, I'm honestly not saying that you can't live a life where you're being truthful with people, but I think if we can really do an audit of the way we treat each other, there's some room for improvement here, right? So here's what you want to look at. Romans 14 verse 9 says, Paul writes, then let us pursue what makes for peace and mutual upbuilding. That's kind of what you got to look at. You got to look at ways to deal with people in a way that is mutually upbuilding. You want to be a person, for lack of a better way to say it, you don't want to be a person that when you come in, that people kind of get nervous that you're there. You want to be a person that when you're around, people aren't afraid to joke with you or not afraid to tell you something or not afraid to share something that's going on because you've become that person. So think about how you treat others. Think about how you respond to others. Maybe before you correct somebody, pray about it. Give yourself a minute and kind of examine how you're using your words and how that affects everything. But we're a work in progress. And God cares about other people. It's His priority. Therefore, let us make it our priority to do better.